Today, we are going to make some grass. No, I'm not in Colorado, so it's not going to be that kind of grass. It's our techniques that are so simple and sensible, your mowers will practically build themselves. Hello folks, it's Mad Dog Merv. Welcome back to the Kit Hoarder Stash. Today we got a little bit different angle. Things just a little bit different because I'm doing a lot of renovating here in the doghouse. But today we got a tank kit. It's been a long time since we've looked at a tank, but this one, it's going to be a little bit more involved because it's got a lot of parts. So this is the Smart Kit from Dragon of the T28 Super Heavy tank. This is actually one of my favorite tanks in the whole widest world. It is so cool. And in the game World of Tanks, well, I love playing with this thing. But anyway, it's out of the shrink wrap. And that's because I picked it up a couple of years ago at one of the nationals I went to. There was a few parts that I needed and I kind of robbed out of here. So it's not a complete kit, but we'll get into that here in just a second. So this again is the Smart Kit, and here's the side. So I paid $40 for it, which was really a good deal back then. Trust me, because thing's a lot more money when it first came out. But anyway, here's the side. Kind of gives you some of the stuff there you be looking for. So it's a lot of plastic. It's a lot of instruction. It's a lot of everything. Going through the instructions, you build a bunch of these horizontal volute suspension pieces, and you just build them for days, it seems like, because you need 2 rows per side of this monster. So you build 1,000 wheels. It seems like 1,000 wheels. It's not, but you build a whole bunch of road wheels and the suspension, and then there's this outer set of wheels, and that whole part of the hull that you build. The main tank itself, there's not a whole lot to it here. And some of the details. And then here's the tracks, and total of 12 steps. Looks pretty simple, right? First time I built this, I didn't have the Smart Track, whatever they call this. This Easy Track, this stuff here. So the first time I built this, I had to do the individual link, and it took me a good day sitting out here just to do one string of track. It was brutal. But this is that Easy Track that they've got, and I don't have a problem with it because the way I paint it, it turns out fine. So that's going to take a little bit of time off of us here. So I needed to rob some parts for a Sherman that I had, and it's got a lot of duplicate stuff. For example, you got these 2 here. So you got 2 of the bottom turret parts for an M4 Sherman, but these cupolas are something that you need a couple of with this, and so yeah, you got a lot of extra parts. Like here's an antenna mount, and that's one of the things I robbed was for another tank, was an antenna mount. Gun mount here. Periscope covers and handles, and oh my, I mean, just wow. So there's 2 of them. Here's one of these. It's got the light guards, a travel lock that you're not going to use, not with this gun. Pioneer tools, periscope covers, some hatch covers that you're not going to use on this. You're going to use it on a Sherman, but not on this. So this is really good for having extra parts. I'm an extra parts guy, and I like that. So if you don't like extra parts, you're going to hate this thing. Here's the main hull. Pretty straightforward and simple. The moldings are all good on this, by the way. This is a really nice kit. Just time consuming. So here's some of the metal parts for the suspension. Here's the springs for the horizontal volutes. The storage boxes that are on the side. Nice looking toe chain, that's good. And just very simple decals. Okay. So here are those side skirt like things that have a set of wheels to them. Here's your fuel tanks. Here's your main gun matlet. Rear end. Muzzle brake. Muzzle brake is big muzzle brake. And the little cranes, they're already assembled, that they would use to put those side skirt thingies on, so that could have extra ground. How could I put it? It would distribute the ground pressure more evenly. That's what I'm trying to say. And so for transport, they'd take those off and just tow them behind like a little train. It was quite interesting. Anyway, bunch of pieces, parts. Wheels. Anybody want some tires? Bag of tires. Bogies at 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock and 15 o'clock. Yeah, there's a lot. There's, yeah, bogies for days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, you will be able to equip your Shermans for a while, because the parts you're after here are these return rollers. Here's some other pieces, parts. I can't remember what those are, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the same sprue, just like that in there. Oh goody, we have wheels, we have road wheels, we have 2, 3, 4 sprues in here of this exact same sprue that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 road wheels each. The horizontal volutes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 looks like, and then the torsion arms. So yeah, times 4 sprues. Hey, now wait a minute. there's another one of these. Another one. So again, you got bogies for days in here. Yeah, you can equip a whole battalion with bogies, because you're not going to use that many. That's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 of those. 4 of those sprues in here, and 4 of those same sprues right here. And again, all you're going after is the return rollers on this, and like 1 bogie. You know, wow. Oh goody, more tires. And if you want to put them little cleats, you know, the little teeth on the tread, here you go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 sprues of those. Yeah, that's going to keep you busy for a while. Here's the cool part, though. Look at this barrel. That barrel, look at that. Turned aluminum, nice barrel. So that's good. Clear parts. So you got a nice machine gun in here. Nice Modus. And 1, 2 clear sprues that have all of the periscopes. A bunch of periscopes. So you're going to have periscopes for days, which will be nice. Here's your bottom hull. Oh, good Lord. There's another 1, 2, 3, another 4 sprues with the road wheels in it. So I told you, there's a lot of road wheels in this kit. But it builds into a beautiful, beautiful tank. In fact, the end here of this video, I'll show you the built one that I did. And it took some time. It wasn't a quick build. This is not one of them that you put together in a weekend thing. This is, well, I think it took me a whole month. So that's like 4 weekends to get the one done I did. It was a lot of work, but it was a labor of love. I absolutely love this tank, as I said. It's one of my favorites. and it's a very involved build. So anyway, thanks for joining us on the stash, and join us next week. We'll have some other weird thing, I'm sure. Take care. See you then.